This video is for you if you want to convert your existing Squarespace website into WordPress. Looking the same. To do this, I'm going to use Elementor, which is a front-end drag and drop page builder plugin. There will be no coding involved. I'm going to convert this website over here, and you see over here. So this is a Squarespace website which I've made for a client, and I'm going to use this as an example to show you how to convert a Squarespace website into WordPress looking the same. So this is a very simple website. You see that there's a navigation links at the top, footer over here. Okay, and when you click on services, it scrolls down. In the same page, it scrolls down to the services section. Okay, when you click on portfolio, it scrolls down to this portfolio section. And when you click on about, it will take you to the about page. And when you click on articles, it will take you to the blog post. Okay, it will take you to blog posts. And when you click on contact, it will take you to a contact page like this over here. Okay. Okay, so in this part of the video, we're going to install the themes and plugins that we're going to need to rebuild our uh, Squarespace website into WordPress. Okay, so you can see over here, so this is a fresh WordPress website, and you are also going to get the same when you install the WordPress using Bluehost. And if you using Bluehost, you can also directly log into the backend of the WordPress website, or you can do what I'm going to do right now. Copy this link of the domain name and paste it over here. So I've set this up in a subdomain called square.tazvirwebsolutions.com. So after you have copy pasted the domain name, simply type wp-admin. Then it's going to take you to the login. Okay, just click login. So you need to provide the username and password, and you're going to log in. But if you're using Bluehost, then you can log into your Bluehost account and directly log into the backend of the WordPress website. Okay, like it will appear like this. And to view the site, you can just go to open link. You see, this is how the front end looks, and there is a top bar over here. Using if you click over here, it will take you to the dashboard. Okay, and for themes and plugins, we only need one theme, which is the hello theme, and two plugins. One is Elementor, which is free, and the Elementor Pro, which is paid. Okay. So hello theme is free. So let's first start with installing the theme. So go to themes, appearance themes, and the very first thing is you see hello theme. Okay. But if you can also search over here, add new theme, and you can search for hello Elementor. Okay. Then you can get hello Elementor over here. Simply click on activate, install, and then activate. Okay. I've already got this installed over here. Okay. So now this hello theme is active. Now next we need to install Elementor, which is free. So you are going to find this over here. So Elementor, search for Elementor, and this is the one. So no need for other plugins. Elementor, installing. Okay, install, and click on activate. Activated. Great. So Elementor is now less. Lastly, we need Elementor Pro. So Elementor Pro is a premium plugin, and but it is definitely worth it, and we are going to need it for this tutorial for converting our Squarespace website into WordPress. We're going to need Elementor and Elementor Pro. So I'm providing the link for you to purchase Elementor Pro down in the description below, but I'm going to just log in. Okay. So I already have Elementor. So I've already have purchased Elementor. I have the license for this. So let's wait. Okay, now I'm going to download the Elementor Pro plugin. Right. Okay, after you have downloaded, after you have purchased Elementor, you get interface like this. You can log into your account and download Elementor. And now I'm going to upload the plugin. Click over here. Uh, oh, it's not finished downloading. Let me wait. Okay, click over here, drag and drop it over here and install now. Okay, okay. Simply activate the plugin. Okay. Now you need to connect the license key. Okay, license key for Elementor. So if you have purchased Elementor Pro, then all you need to do is click over here and connect the license key. So I'm going to connect it to my account. I'll just pause the video and connect it. Okay, my Elementor Pro license has been activated successfully. So now our website is ready. Let me just show it to you. We have the Hello theme activated, which is free. And for plugins, we need Elementor, which is activated, which is free and activated, and Elementor Pro, which I have downloaded and activated the license key. Okay. So these are the three themes and plugins that we are only going to need to build this Squarespace website into WordPress. So let's go to the next part of the video in which I'm going to show how to set up global fonts and colors. Okay, so now that we are done installing the themes and plugins, we're going to set up the global fonts and colors for our website. Okay, so you see that the heading got a kind of style over here, and the body's got another kind of style. Okay, the button looks kind of a specific way, and you see the gold color over here. Okay, so it's a brand color over here. Okay, so firstly, let's focus on setting up the global fonts and colors. And to look for the fonts, I'm going to go to fonts.google.com. Okay, so I'm going to use the fonts from over here, and I might not find the exact font that they're using on Squarespace because it will be time consuming. To save time, I'm just going to find some similar looking fonts to use for our website which you're building using WordPress. Okay, so firstly, let's have a look, and you see that this Adonis Web and this one is Fontano Sans. Okay, so no problem. Firstly, let me go over here, just set up a page, all pages. Let's see what pages they've got. Let's view this page. This is empty. Fine. Let's just create a new page and let's just call it fonts. Okay, fonts and colors. Let's save it as draft. So we're just going to use the page to set up our fonts and colors and edit with Elementor. Okay, fine. Let's just close this. Fine. What are we going to do now? So you see that there are like we can say that this is heading one, and this we can say this is heading two. Okay. So I think when I made this website using Squarespace, I think this heading was abnormally large and it will not be consistent. So I'm going to ignore this. Going to consider the size of this as heading two. Okay. Then we can say that this is heading three over here. Okay, and maybe we can set this is heading 2 as well. Okay, because there can be only one heading 1 in a page. Okay, so let's get started. So firstly, so we are going to have only, we know that there are like 6 heading variations: H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. But we're going to simplify, we're going to use only three: H1, H2, and H3. Let's also check out the other pages. Let's see, check it out. So this is simple website. Okay, so not much to include. Okay, simple website which you're going to convert to WordPress. So let's just add a flexbox container, and then let's add a heading. Oh, another thing is that I always forget. Let's go to the back end of our WordPress website, go to dashboard. Is that you see the blue color over here is the default fonts, default font and color applied by Elementor. Okay, then we go to Elementor settings, then check these two options, disable default colors, disable default fonts. Okay, then save changes. Okay, great. Now refresh the page. Okay, great. Now click this font and make it H1. Add another heading. This is H2. And lastly, add another heading. This is make this H3. Okay. Sorry, H3. And add the paragraph text. Okay. Paragraph text. And then add button. Button over here. Now save as draft. Okay. Now what you're going to do is go to site settings. And then we're going to go to global fonts. Okay. Okay. Before we do that, let's just close this. See. Okay, let's just review this. Okay. So for heading, you see, they're using a kind of serif type of fonts. F- Let me explain to you. For the serif fonts are which have kind of, you see that there are tails at the end of each uh, text. Okay, they are kind of, so these are kind of serif fonts. Okay, and these are sans serif fonts. Okay, these are sans serif type of fonts, and these are serif type of fonts. So we are going to look for a similar looking font. Okay, over here. So we come over here and let's try to add a filter. For heading, we're going to use Roboto Slab, so we don't forget. Okay, and then for text, let's find a font for the text. For the text, you see this is sans serif kind of font. Okay, let's see if this is available. Pontano sans. Pontano. No, this is not available. So we can always find a similar looking font. So let's just sans serif. Let's find a sans serif. We can use maybe Open Sans. Looks kind of similar. Noto Sans. No. I think Open Sans will be a good standard choice. I think Open Sans will be a good choice. If I look over here and try to compare this over here with this one, yeah, we can use Open Sans. Okay, so let's just not waste too much time thinking about this. Open Sans. Okay, now let's just go over here and just firstly save this as draft. Okay, Then go to click over here, then go to site settings, then go to global fonts, and then add a style. So we're going to add three levels of heading, H1, and scroll down. So you have a preview over here, and we can call it Roboto Slab. Okay, we see that you get a preview over here. And let's just inspect this using the Chrome browser. Click over here, and you see that the size of this is 68 pixels. So we can make it 68 pixels. Okay, and we can make this bold. So it will kind of look similar to this. Okay, great. Now let's also set a line height maybe 1. Sorry, make sure the unit is EM. Okay, so it's relative. Line height is 1. Is okay. No, it's 1 is fine. Line height of 1, maybe 1.2 would be better. Okay, 1.2 is fine. And let's add another style and call it H2. H2, and also make it slab. Roboto slab, and let's inspect the size of H2. 68. It is also 68 pixels. Maybe let's make it a little bit smaller, maybe 55 pixels. Okay, so like H1, normally H1 shouldn't be equal size with the lower heading types. Okay, so let's make it a bit smaller, like in size, and also set the weight to bold. Great. And make sure to set the line height pixels to EM. Let's set it to 1.2. And then add H3. H3, and also choose Roboto slab for it. Roboto slab weight will be bold. And then let's check out the size of this over here. 20 pixels. I think I can make it 25. Okay, great. And line height, choose EM, set to 1.2. Okay. Then over here, uh, okay, yeah, for the body text, we're going to have, let's add another style for the body text. Body, and then for the body, we can choose Open Sans. Open Sans, I think it would be good choice. Now let's see what's the size of the text. So let's close this and let's see, go to services. About, we can use this as a sample over here. Let's inspect this. Right click with the mouse, scroll down and click on inspect to over here. Okay, click over here on this, and so it is 15.3 pixels. So we can make the body text size 16 pixels. Okay, and line height, we can set a line height of 1.5, which is standard. Okay, so we are done setting the global fonts over here. So we have created the global font styles. Now let's assign them. Okay, let's get back over here. So you see that by default this text over here looks like this, H1, H2, H3, and this is the paragraph style and the button style over here. And we're going to go to typography, then firstly set the body. Let's just do the heading text first. H1 heading, let's set to H1. You see that by default it sets it to H1, and then let's set the H2 to H2. So this is the H2, and let's set the H3 to H3. Okay, and let's just check out what colors they're using for the fonts. If I scroll down for the H1, it's gold. So I'm using this color picker tool by color Zilla. This is a Chrome extension. You can add it. It's very useful. So color Zilla, I'm going to click over here, color picker active. Then I'm going to uh, take a sample of this color, gold color over here. And for H1, I'm going to paste this color. And then I'm going to click on the plus icon to save this color, which I can reuse. Again, I can name this gold. Okay. And for the other headings, you see that this gray color, I think they're using the same gray color for the heading. So I can do that. I can click over there and then sample this color and use this color for the headings. Okay, I can copy over here, paste this color, and then add a plus icon, and I can just call it dark gray. Okay, dark gray. And for H3, I can also set this dark gray. Okay, and then for the text, I can also assign this dark gray color. For the body text over here, let's assign the body font which we have created and also assign the dark gray color. So we are done with the setting the. Now let's have a look at the button over here. Okay, so button over here, you see that the button got a gold color over here, same as over here, and the text is bold. Let's inspect the button over here, and it's rounded. Okay, so let's have a look. So it's very easy. Let's go over here and back buttons, and then text typography. You can make the typography as the body, and then typography should be bold. Okay, typography is bold, and then the background color, the background of the button, as you see over here, is yellow, the gold color. So background type should be gold. Okay, and the text color over here should be black, I think. Let's just inspect the color. Yeah, black. It's black. So text color should be hashtag 000, which is the color for black. So I'm going to add a plus icon and just save this color, black. Okay, fine. And when you see that this button is rounded, a pill shaped button. Okay. To make it pill shaped, set the border radius, choose percentage, and set a border radius of 100. Oh no, sorry, this is too much. Choose px again and set the border radius 100. So it will make it pill shaped. Okay. And when you hover over the button, you see the color changes over here. Color changes to something a bit faded. Okay, so I can use the color picker tool and then hover over it, and you see the color fades. I can choose this faded color, and I go over here and choose the button hover and background type over here like this. Okay, and let me just call it button hover. Okay, great. You see now if I hover over the button, there is a kind of this kind of color. Okay. uh let's just check out the other buttons, and the buttons, you see that they're a bit spacing from the edges. Okay, from the text, so there is a bit larger padding. Okay, to do that, let's firstly remove the padding. Let's try to set a larger padding, 20 pixel top, 20 pixel bottom, maybe 50 pixels the right. Yeah, now you see that it's more spacing, more round, like more bigger button. Okay, it looks similar to this. Now click on update. Okay, another thing we should do is that you see the color of the links over here. Color of the links are gold color. So it will match much better with the brand. Okay. But you see over here, the link color over here is pink. So we don't want that. So let's go back to typography. Let's go to link and then color. Choose the color of the link to be gold. So it will be gold. Okay. So whenever you put a link, it will match to the gold color. Okay. Whenever we add a link anywhere. Okay. And it will be much better for the branding. So now we are done with setting up our global fonts and color. Now we can move on to make the header and footer of our website. So let's get started with that. Okay, so now that we have set up uh, the fonts and colors, we are going to focus on building the header and the footer of our website. Okay, so firstly, let's download the logo. Let's see the logo, have a logo. Okay, so this is the yellow logo over here. So let's download it. Desktop, convert, where is, let's save over here. Images. Okay, so save over here the logo. Okay, so another thing was I was supposed to do. Okay, over here. Suppose we go to typography and set the link color to yellow. So, okay, I've already set it. Okay, great. So now we are going to go ahead and build the header and footer of our website. So before we do that, let me close this up and let me go to the backend of our WordPress website. And firstly, the let's go to appearance. Okay, let's see the themes. I think I haven't. Okay, I need to activate it. Okay, so over here, go to appearance, then customize. Okay, okay, so you see that the website name is Partner Edge. So we need to go to site identity and change the website name to Partner Edge. Okay. Then we need to set the logo of our website. Logo, we have downloaded it, yellow. Okay. So let's set the logo of our website. So this, let's select this yellow logo, skip cropping. Okay. Then simply click on publish it. Okay, great. Now we need to exit the customizer and let's have a look at the website over here. Let's build this header first. Before we build that, we need to create the pages first. Okay, home, services. But over here, home, let's see how many pages are there. Home, services, it simply goes to the services section. When you click on portfolio, it goes to this section over here with the logos. And about is a new page, okay? And articles is a separate page, and then contact is a separate page, okay? So the home is a page, services and portfolio simply goes to a section. About is a separate page, articles is a separate page, and contact is a separate page. Okay. So let's go over here. Firstly, let's create the pages. Okay, let's go to pages. Firstly, let's create the home page. Home. Okay. We're done with creating the home. Now let's create the about page. About, published, articles, add new page, articles, and contact. Contact. Okay. Great. Now we need to create a menu over here, okay, for the header. For the header, we need to create this menu over here, okay. Let's go to appearance and then go to menus. Then we create a menu. We can call it header menu. You can type in header menu over here and then create menu. Okay, then we put in the links over, we put in all the pages over here, add to menu. Let's arrange it, home, home, then services portfolio I'm going to add, then after comes about, articles, contact, okay. Now let's come to services and portfolio. Services, for the services and portfolio, we're going to add a custom link. Let's call it services. For URL, we can call it hashtag services. Okay, services, home, services, portfolio, portfolio. URL should be hashtag portfolio, okay, edit, services, portfolio. Okay, now save the save menu. Home, services, portfolio, about, articles, contact. Okay, great. Our menu is ready. Now we are going to create the header. Okay, create the header. To create the header, let's go to templates and then go to theme builder. So once again, this theme builder is an Elementor Pro feature. If you haven't purchased and installed Elementor Pro, then I strongly recommend you do purchase. Okay, let's go to header theme builder and open it up in a new tab. Okay, so we're going to simply add a header, add a header. Okay, header, you can use these blocks, but I'm going to just do it from scratch. And then add a container. Okay, over here, let's firstly go to this gear icon and rename this. We can call it main header. Main header. Then over here, click on this plus icon to add a container. Okay, container added. Another thing is that you see that this is the content width over here. So content width means that whenever you put something over here, let me put an element over here. You see this content starts from over here and ends up over here. So this area, this length is called the content width. Okay. So I want this content width to be 1200 pixels for all the sections. You can easily do that in Elementor. Firstly, let me save this as draft. Okay, then let's go to the settings, site settings, and let's go to layout and container width. I'm going to change it to 1200. Okay, 1200 pixels. So all the containers will now have content width of 1200. Let me close this one. Okay, let me close this one and let me delete this text over here. No need. Now let me just set the color of this header to this light gray. To do that, I've already saved the color as a global color. Choose this container over here, style, background type, color, this dark gray. Okay, now we have that. Now add the site logo. Remember, we have just set the site logo from the appearance, okay, of the theme. You see this, the logo is huge. We don't need much this logo. So let's inspect this. Inspect. Use this to see the size. So it's only 97 pixels. So let's set it as 97 pixels. Choose this image. Go to settings. Now go to styles. Now go to settings and width should be custom. Okay. From percentage set to pixel and set it as 97 pixels. Okay. Now we're going to add a menu. We are going to add the menu. Remember, we also created the menu. So search for the menu and add the WordPress menu element over here. Okay, you see that it's automatically yellow in color. Yellow, and so there also should be an underline hover color. So you see that this is, if I cross it out, you see the active page. Let me go to the about page. There is an underline. So let's have that underline. So it's called pointer. Okay, pointer should be underlined. Good style. Where is the pointer color? Our pointer color should be gold. Okay, the uh, pointer width is too big. Let's make it 2 pixels. Maybe 1 pixels. Yeah, 1 pixels is fine. Okay, active pointer color should be gold too. Okay, great. Okay, now you see that it's on the side over here. I think this, let's see if the font size is a bit big for this. Let's inspect this. Okay, 17 pixels. Maybe we should make it a little bit smaller because we are not using the exact same font as the original website. Okay, so I think this one it's better. Okay, now it needs to be side by side. This one over here and this one menu over here. Okay, so let's firstly set the align this to the right menu. Go to content and just set this align to right. Okay. Now to place them side by side, simply click on the container, then go to layout, and then click over here, row horizontal. Okay. Now for them to from logo to be over here and this to be over there, simply click on a space between. Okay, this should push it to the right. Okay, now for them to be aligned to the center, click align item center. See, now we have this. Great. Now we can do is set a fixed to minimum height, maybe 80 pixels or maybe 100 pixels. 110 pixels. I think it's good. Okay, great. Now let's check the mobile tablet and mobile version. Okay. You see the toggle button over here. Let's check this. Okay, it's not looking good. It's expanding. Okay, pushing the okay. To fix that, simply click on this menu and turn this on full width. Now if you click over here, you see that it's nice. It just expands with it doesn't pushes the content. Okay, like that. Now let's go to style. Let's choose the toggle button and set the color to gold. Okay, and maybe we can make the drop down is kind of okay. Drop down, I think we can make it look dark in color. Go to drop down and background color, I think we can set to dark gray. Yeah, now it looks better. Okay, over background, I think we can make it a bit different. Black. Yeah, I think it looks good. Let's check the mobile. Maybe we can make the logo a bit smaller. 55. Yeah, I think it looks fine. Logo looks fine. Yeah. So we're done building the header of our website. Let's simply publish it, but we need to publish it. Let me just show you the front end of the website. Okay, you see that the header is not published. I'm going to go to Elementor and click on publish, add condition, entire site. Show this at throughout the entire site. Now save and close. If I refresh the page, you see that this header will now show throughout the entire site. Okay, so now we're done building the header. Let me close it. And so in the next part of the video, I'm going to make the footer of our website. Okay, this one. Okay, so let's go to the next part of the video. Okay, so now that we're done building the header of our website, we can go ahead and build the footer of our website over here. Okay, so simply we can go to templates, theme builder, and open this up on a new tab. Okay, now header, add the header, close it, and we need this logo. Okay, this we know that we have set the yellow logo, but we need this black one for the footer. So simply click on this and let's save this image. Okay, save this. So this is the black version. So okay, I think I mistakenly added another header, so let's exit out of it. I think by mistake I've okay, let's go to the theme builder again. Okay, so let's just remove this header. Okay, we don't need this. Oh, okay, just we need to add a footer. Add over here, footer. Okay, there are some templates, so no need, ignore it, close it, because we are going to build it from scratch. Go to settings and rename it to main footer. Main footer. Save draft. Okay, then click on container, padding top 20, bottom 20, right 10, left 10. Okay, now let's add the image, an image element, and let's add the black version of the logo. Okay, now let's inspect the size. What size is this? 166 pixels. So I can choose this, go to styles, percentage, change it to pixels and set it to 166. Okay, great. Now we haven't created a menu for the footer. So what I'm going to do, as there are only two links, I'm just going to directly use the list element. Search for the list element. I'm going to just use the list element to make this footer navigation and choose this inline so that it just goes side by side. Go to style and then center align it, and then go to content. Let's remove the icons over here. Let's remove the icons. Okay, we don't need the icons. And let's copy this text about, paste it about, and then copy this text over here, contact, paste it over here. Okay, great. Now we need to, this should go to the about page and this should go to the contact page. Click on about, go to link, click on this dynamic text, select internal URL, and then select this spanner icon, go to type, select content, and then all to about. About. Okay, about page. Now select this about page. Great. Now let's go to contact page. Now link, click on dynamic text, internal URL, banner icon, type content, um, type in contact. Okay, great. Okay, now we need to click on style text. Sorry, style text, we need to make it underlined. You see that this is black, so we need to, so it turned yellow by default because remember we set the link color to yellow. So let's again change the color to black. Okay, and then another thing we need to do is add a text decoration underline. Okay, underline over here. Okay, not exactly what I wanted, but I'll keep it because no need for the trouble. Now let's duplicate it, remove one of them. Okay, now let's copy this email address, and we see that when you, this email address is clickable. When you click over here, that it opens up the mailing software. Okay, so we need to do that. I'm going to show you how you can do that. Click, firstly paste the email address and then remove this internal URL. And to make it a clickable email, we need to simply type in mail mail 2 colon and then simply paste the email address. Okay, now this will make it clickable. You see that the email address hovers. Okay, it changes to pointer icon. Okay, our footer is ready. Now we simply, another thing is that let's reduce the gap between these elements. Click on the main container, go to layout and change the row to 5, I guess. 5. Now you see that they are all closer together. Maybe we can increase it a bit more. Okay, I think this one is 10, I think is good. 10, the distance 10 is good. Okay. Uh, we haven't set a background color to the container. Go to style, background type color, let's set it to white. Okay. FFF. Let's save this color for future use. You can simply name it white. Okay. Now let's simply check the tablet. It looks fine. Mobile, it also looks fine because it's a very simple footer. Okay. So we haven't published the footer, so it doesn't appear. So to publish it, we can simply click on publish, add a condition, entire site, and then save and close. And refresh this page, and here is your footer. Okay. So we're done building the header and footer of our website. So in the next part of the video, I'm going to build this home page. Okay. So let's go to the next part of the video. Okay, so we have finished making the footer, header, and footer of our website. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and make this home page. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, another thing is that, so we are not actually fully done with making the footer. You see this section over here, this dark gray section over here. And if I go to, suppose if I go to different pages, you see that this gray section is also a part of the footer. Okay, so let me go to articles. See, this is also a part of the footer. Let me go to contact. This is also part of the footer. So let me just also include this as a footer. Okay, add the container. Let me add a bit large top and bottom padding. Advanced, unlink the padding. Top, let's add 150 the top and 150 at the bottom. Let me style background type. Set the style to dark gray. Okay. Then you're going to add a heading title, center line, set the text color to gold. Okay. Change the heading text. Okay. Services. So let's decrease the content width. Yeah, now it looks better. Now let's another heading. uh, another heading element, make it H3, text color, change the text color to white. Okay, center line, and then okay, okay, fine. Then add a button element, center line, and this button should say get in touch. Okay, inspect it and copy the text from over here, or you can also type it. Copy content, paste. Okay, get in touch. This should take to the contact page, dynamic text, internal URL, content. Now type it contact. Okay, advanced margin, top margin should be 30. Great. Yeah, so now we are done with making this. Let me quickly check the tablet and mobile version. Okay. On mobile, we can make this text size a bit smaller, maybe 35. Yeah, it looks better as with this 35. And padding, let's have a right padding of 10, left padding of 10. Yeah, yeah, now it looks better. Okay, great. Okay, great. So finally, we're done with the footer. Let me close this. Okay, now let's go back to the home page and let's make the home page first. Menu and pages, all pages, home page. Open up the home page and edit with Elementor. Okay, now firstly, remove this title called home. Click on this gear icon and turn this on, hide title. Okay, and a container, Xbox container, and maybe we can use this one, two container system. Okay, and then set the background type to dark gray. Add a heading over here. Let me just add a heading. Make it H1. Okay. Okay, great. Now maybe yeah, I think so that I have expanded this so that it doesn't break up like that. Okay. Okay, heading, let me edit. Text color, let me change to white. Okay, now I can copy this and paste this over here. Okay, great. Maybe I can style italic. Okay, something I think is a bit off. Okay, let me just try. Let me see what open sense. Okay, let's try setting the font to open sense. Open sense. And let's reduce the font size a bit. I think it's a bit big. Maybe 18 or too small. 22. Okay, great. I think 22 would be good. Okay, now should be a bit better. Let's add a bit more top and bottom padding. 100 top, 100 bottom. Okay, then add a button, inspect. Okay, schedule a free consultation today. Copy. Paste this over here. Select this and copy paste it. Okay, save this. Now simply just upload this. Great. Quite similar. You see, you can maybe we can make. Yeah, I think it should be okay. Okay, let's just keep it where it is. Okay, fine. It's great. Okay, now another thing. Click on this container. Let's fix the alignment. Let's make it center aligned. Now I think it's good. Yeah, now it looks fine. Maybe this line is a bit too thick. That's what's bothering me a lot. Let's make it medium. Yeah, now it looks better. Maybe it's too wide. It's just touches the edge too much. Maybe go to advanced width, custom. Change the percent to 2 pixels and let's set a custom width. Yeah, now it looks better. Now it looks better. Okay, great. Now let's move on to the next section, portfolio experience. You see that this links portfolio section links to over here. So we're going to do the same. A container, at padding, top padding 50, bottom padding 50, right 10, left 10. Okay, now add a title element, center align, portfolio of experience. Okay, now, okay, fine. This one over here. Okay, copy and paste this. Maybe we can set a font weight bold. Let's see the font size of this over here. 25. 25. Okay. Maybe let's also make the width custom. One 1.5. Center line. So this is you see over here is red. Let's try to use the color picker to inspect it. Copy this red color, come over here, go to contact. Okay, over here achieving. Okay, firstly click over here. Okay, then highlight this using the mouse and click over here. Let's choose custom color. Remove the hashtag because you already got the hashtag at the front. Click OK. See? Not the exact rate, but you understand. Okay, fine. Okay, now let's deal with this part. Add a container and start adding the images. One image downloaded. Okay. Uh, Duplicate, save images. Okay, now let's do the third image. Conga. Okay, now let's do the fourth image. Okay, click on the main container over here and turn this option on. It will align this in a single row. Okay, so that's how easy it is to align the. Okay, fine. Now let's go to the this section, very easy section. I'll show you why. Add another container. For this, we're going to use the image box element, image box. Okay. Let's choose this one, partner strategy, save as. Okay, strategy. Upload this image. Great. Now partner strategy. Paste the title over here and paste the description over here. Okay. Now duplicate it 3 more times. Okay. Now save images. Okay. Now let's do the third image. Pasting in the title. Now let's do this one. Okay, update it. Now let's align this side by side. Simply click on the container over here, the main container, all of these are in, and simply change the direction to horizontal. You see, almost done, almost done. Some little adjustment. Let me check what font size they're using over here. 20.4. Okay, I think it's a bit bigger over here. Uh, okay, style, content, title, 20. Okay, 20. Okay, now let's check the font size. 15. Over here, let's make the font size 15. Okay, copy. Another thing is that the size of the image is not okay. But you see that this all of these are not taking up equal space. Okay, this one become too narrow. To fix that, I'm going to go to click on the container, go to layout, and turn on this wrap option. Okay, And after picking up this wrap option, what I'm going to do, I'm going to click over here. And or another thing I could do. I could do another thing. Let's forget this. So Elementor introduced a new element, okay, called the grid. Okay, it's a new element, so I forgot about it. Okay, grid. Let's add this grid. You see that now you got the options to add all of these 3 or 4 columns. For the grid, let's set the row number to 1 and set the column number to 4. So you easily get this 4 column layout. No need to worry about other things. Go to style, image spacing, reduce it. Okay. Now you can place it over here, place this over here, and this over here. Okay. Now copy this, paste style, paste style, paste style. Okay. Now let's just adjust the images. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now, okay. Great. Now let's adjust the image of this. So I'm trying to align the titles over here. Let's adjust the image of this. Okay, okay, fine. All of them are set right now. And if I remove this, and you see, we're done actually. We're done with the home page so quickly. You see, so quickly done with the home page because we're using Elementor, which is the best WordPress page builder available right now. And let me quickly check the mobile and tablet version. Let me go to tablet. It kind of works, but I want to have it take up the full weight. So click on the main container. Oh, I accidentally entered the header. Okay, let me go to click page to again enter the editing the page. Okay, click on the container and go to layout and then click on wrap. Okay, now over here select the container from pixel to percentage and set the width to 100. Over here click on the container pixels to 100 percentage, width to 100. Okay. Okay, so grade this section. Okay, this section is a bit squished up over here, so we are going to click the container, turn on the wrap option. Okay, but still okay. Oh, sorry, I think sorry, this is in the grid option over here. Grid, so it's easy to fix. You see, click on this container. So actually, this is a grid. To fix this, reduce the number of column to 2. You see, so easy to fix, so too easy, so easy to adjust. Okay, now let's quickly check the mobile version. Okay, on the mobile version, this text is way too big and the spacing is also way too big. So let's fix it. Go to advanced padding. Okay, okay, let's remove the additional padding. Let's add 50 at the top, 50 bottom. Let's reduce the size of this to 35. Yeah, I think it looks fine now. But these logos are a bit annoying. Let's just do one thing. I should have also, let's turn on the wrap option. Now let's at a width of uh, percentage 48, 48. Let's copy and paste this style. Paste style, paste style. Okay. Now let's try to, okay. Let's reduce the width a bit more. Okay, now copy and paste the styles. Paste style, paste style. Okay, now click over here and let's justify center, align item center. Okay, great. So this logo section looks amazing right now. And this section also looks good. Let's expand again to desktop version. Okay, so we are done with converting this home page of our website to Elementor. Okay, yeah, it looks perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Okay, great. So we're done with making the home page. Oh, another thing I missed out. Okay, another thing I missed out is when you click over the services, it takes you to the services section and portfolio section. Okay, so you already noticed that in the navigation menu, I already added hashtags. Okay, so all I need to do is add ID to the each section. Click on the container or section, advanced, set the CSS ID to portfolio. Okay, and over here, okay, services, this title is missing. I'll just add it, no problem. Let me add another section quickly. The heading, services, paste it, services, advanced, margin bottom 30. Great, looks great on mobile too. So, guess we're done with making the home page of our website. Let me click on home. You see that it's very close to the original one. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead the next part. Oh, sorry, I forgot to sort out the services page. Portfolio, okay, I'll deal with that. For services, let me see if I added services ID. So no, CSS ID, right? Services. Okay, refresh the page and go to services. It scrolls down to services section. If we click on portfolio, goes to portfolio section. Great. Now, quick, let me, yeah. Oh, I already checked the mobile and tablet. They look good. So in the next part of the video, we're going to do the about page. Okay. Okay. So, okay, let me close. Okay. So I'm done making this home page. Okay, over here, and you see that the home page is complete, and this page is the original page. So it is quite similar to the original one. Okay. See over here. Okay. So next thing we're going to do is go ahead and make this about page. And you see over here, the about page is quite simple. Okay. The about page is quite simple. So let's get started and make this. Okay. So this is our page, services, portfolio. Now let's go to the about page. Okay. So this is a about page which we need to create. Let's open up the page and okay, it's loading. Okay, it's loading. Okay, let me just pause it for a second while it loads. Okay, so now. Okay, so now what you're going to do, we are going to launch Elementor as usual, and let's open up. This is the original about page. We have this opened up. So now everything is quite easy because now we have set everything up over here. So we have everything set up. All you need to do is just put in the text and images. It's loading. Okay, Elementor is loaded. First thing, as you know, that we need to go to settings and hide this page title. Okay, then add a new container. Okay, and use this container style, background type, color. Use it to dark gray. 50 top, 50 bottom, 10 height also 10. Content, change it to H1, align center. Copy this, paste this over here. Okay, let's keep it like this, and maybe we need to change the height. Minimum height, let's set it to like this, okay, and then align the content center. Great. Now just save this image. Desktop. Save the image. Let's set a container. Okay, and then add another container within this container. And over here, let's change the width of this container. Let's make it full width and change the width, make it pixels, and change the width to like something like 500 pixels, okay? Or maybe a bit lower, 400 pixels, okay? Okay, then click the main container and just add a padding, bottom 10, 10, okay? Then over here, add the image, okay? Change it to something like H4 or H3. Then add the text over here. Copy this text. Okay. Then add a list element. Delete this icon. Also delete this icon over here. Next, copy this to LinkedIn. And paste LinkedIn. Copy the link to the LinkedIn profile. Copy link address and paste it and open it up in a new window. Okay. And then over here for this, also copy this email. Okay, and to make it a clickable email, just simply write in the link mail to colon and paste the email address. Okay, now text color text dark gray and typography style decoration underline. Okay, so that's it. We're done making the about page. Okay, so now that I'm done with making the about page, I will be making this contact page over here. So I'm going to use the template over here to make the about page. Save as template. I can name it about template. Okay, save, close this, and this is the contact page over here. And let me go to the contact page. Open up edit page over here. Let me try to original page. Okay, edit with Elementor. Okay, let me just quickly log into the Squarespace website. Okay, so okay, for now I couldn't log in, but I'm going to try to get this code over here. Okay, for the contact page, what I'm going to do, I'm going to insert the about template over here. About template insert. Okay, and I'm going to delete this. Yeah, delete this. Okay, over here, then I'm going to try to get this block of code over here. Let me try to view page source and search for iframe. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to get this code. Uh, okay, so here is the code, I think. Can only inline widget if let me see if this works. HTML. Yeah, it worked. Okay. You see, so I'm done making the about, sorry, contact page. Let me change the title to contact. Okay, so we're done making the contact page over here. So in the next part of the video, I'm going to make this articles page. Let me go to articles, and we have one article over here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to make the articles page in the next part of the video. Okay, so now that we're made the contact page, we need to make the articles page. First, let's upload this blog post. Let's go over here. So this is the title and this is the body of the blog post. Okay, so let's go to the back end of our WordPress website and go to posts, all posts. So this is the article. So let's add new blog post. Okay, copy, paste, and then let's save this image over here. Save image. Okay, paste this image, that featured image, and then simply copy paste this blog post. Okay, copy and paste. Okay, and then simply click on publish. Okay, and so let me refresh the page. And so, okay, let me try to save it as draft. Okay, some issue over here is going on. Okay, let me just pause the video and try to sort it out. Okay, so for some reason that text wasn't uploading over here, so I use dummy text over here. I'll paste this, upload. Okay, great. Okay, so let's just check out how blog post looks. So you see that it looks like a mess over here. We need to make a template over here for the blog post and the article page. Okay. So firstly, let's make the template for the articles page over here, where it will list down the articles. So very simple articles page. Let's go to the templates, theme builder, open up the link in a new tab. Then archive, add archive. Maybe we can use this one. Okay. Insert this, apply. Okay, we don't need this over here. Okay. Okay, you see that this is the one we can use. And maybe you can use not 3 columns, 2 columns. Okay. And then maybe we can remove this except. Uh, Remove the except over here. Yeah, very simple, should be very simple. Okay, publish, add condition, all archives. Maybe we can just use post archive. Okay, post archive. Uh, Comment this. Then simply delete this hello world over here, trash. Okay. And then let's see if we have created the articles page. Now create the articles page. Articles articles. Okay. Save on publish. Go to the backend and then simply go to settings, reading, static home page. Now select the home page as home page, post page as articles page. Okay. Now let's go to the appearance menu. Now simply add the articles. Okay, we have already added it. Okay, now let's refresh it. Okay, let's see. Okay, you see now it appears over here. Very similar to the original one. Okay, maybe another thing we could modify. We can the styling of this title a bit different. Title styling, maybe we can set it as H3. Okay, and it would look better. Okay, great. Now let's go to this page. So you see that it doesn't look very good. Articles, let's go inside and see how it looks over here. Okay, simple. Just title, featured image, and this over here. Okay, let's close this one and go to the backend templates, theme builder. Okay, now add single post template. We can build it from scratch. Now add a container. Um, let's set the width, container width to a bit narrow because we see that the original, we see that it's a bit narrow over here. The content width is a narrow. So we're going to set it as 900 pixels. And then let's see, firstly comes the title over here. Okay, you can see. First we done the title. We can just drag and drop the post title. Okay. Then let's 50 top, 50 bottom. Okay. Now add featured image. Then simply add the post content. Post content over here. Okay. You see, this is how we do it. So I guess we are done. Okay. Now simply click on publish and then add condition all singular, maybe for posts. Okay. Now refresh this page. Okay. So this is how it looks. Okay. Great. So we are actually done converting our Squarespace website to WordPress. Okay. Okay. So if you found this video useful, then please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Okay. And also, if you want to convert your Squarespace website, you can take my help. I'm providing the contact info down in the description below. So please let me know if you're interested. Thank you.